Welcome to Is It Covered, where we break down real stories and answer the big question, is it covered? Hosted by father and son duo Bruce and Brian Chapman of the J.D. Chapman Insurance Agency. This podcast will help you navigate the world of insurance with stories, tips, and answers that really matter. From personal to commercial coverage, we've got you covered. Now, let's get started.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Is It Covered, a podcast by J.D. Chapman. We have Kevin and Trevor and Bruce here with us still today, and we're going to be going over some summer-related type claims. This one in specific has to do with fire and forest fires. But before we get into that, as always, we just like to let everybody know that claims are so specific, very different. Policies are written very differently. So if you do have a claim, we suggest that you talk to your agent or your actual insurance carrier themselves. So with this, Bruce, I'm going to turn it over to you and give us a little scenario here.
Today's scenario is all about fires, forest fires, tents, fires in forest and friends. So the scenario is, and I like to backpack. I know you do too, Brian. So you're backpacking. And, it's dry out, but what's camping without a fire, right? You got to have a fire. But, you're with your buddies, and the next thing you know, you've put way, way, way too much wood on that fire, and it is out of control, and you have no means of putting that bad boy out.
Oof.
So the next thing you know, you've got yourself a forest fire. Man, how's that going to be covered?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, I know that forest fires, as you probably have all seen, can get wildly out of control, especially what you've seen in California. So,
yeah. I
mean, what do you guys think? How would this be covered?
I think you're going to run and hide. Yeah. Hopefully nobody finds you and your fingers don't have residue on them.
Probably a good plan.
Yeah.
But I mean, does this fall under, I know a lot of these that we've been talking about have fallen under your homeowner's liability. Would this be another case of that, Kevin?
Sure. I would think that your homeowner's liability would certainly cover the property damage that was sustained from this out of control bonfire. It wasn't malicious or intent. And I think it just, maybe the winds drifted the flame to the neighboring tree and it was an accident. There would be coverage, in my opinion.
So once again, that your stupidity is covered on your insurance policy.
Yeah,
Go figure.
The stupid clause. So think about like those California fires, right? And all the major, major damage that happens there. You can't possibly have enough liability insurance to cover that. And even if all you and your buddies couldn't even have enough to cover all that damage.
Yeah, and think about it too, if you're in like a campground, typically everybody's fairly close together and there's campers and RVs and all kinds of different stuff in a campground, not to mention people, which, you hope never get hurt. But it could be a real issue if you cause something like this. Now, if you did it and said it maliciously or with intent, there's no coverage here.
Exactly.
The coverage is jail.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep. No, they wouldn't provide. I don't know that they'd provide a defense, or they might until the fact that you're found guilty, and then you're done.
Yeah. You just hope you never find yourself in that situation.
Absolutely, for sure. This one's pretty cut and dry, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So I would say that if you accidentally set a forest fire, that your homeowner's liability would kick in. So I would say that is covered.
Definitely, unless you set it on purpose.
Yeah, don't do anything on purpose. And as always, we talked about it last episode, risk mitigation, right? So just, ever since I've gotten into this industry, my brain switched to that insurance brain where it's like, oh, this situation can get out of control. Let's see how we can maybe put some risk on that, or some risk mitigation on it. So those are always good things to think about.
Every building you go into, you look for sprinklers, right?
Yeah, it's a curse. It's bad.
It's funny. I was walking into a restaurant the other day, and you know how they put the rug right in front there?
Yeah.
There was a wrinkle, and it was kind of... like it was a trip hazard, and I pointed down at it. I go, liability hazard.
That's
ridiculous.
Good. Yeah, you can't get out of it.
Yeah.
The curse of the insurance man.
That's right. So thank you again for everybody that was listening. Trevor and Kevin, thank you so much for bringing your expertise here over the last couple episodes. We really enjoyed having you guys on. And as always, if a listener has any questions about a claim, or maybe they just have a specific scenario they'd like us to break down, we've got a wealth of knowledge in this room. We would love to have something posed to us and kind of break it down from there. So those situations or those claims can be emailed to brian@jdchapmaninc.com. And that concludes our little mini series on summer and summer related claims. So thanks for listening, everybody.
See you later.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Is It Covered podcast. To learn more about how JD Chapman can assist you with all your insurance needs, please visit our website at jdchapmaninc.com or call us at 315-986-4062. JD Chapman, we've got you covered. This podcast provides general information only. It does not offer or bind insurance coverage. Coverage cannot be changed or confirmed through this podcast, email, voicemail, or fax. Insurance only takes effect once confirmed by a licensed agent. For specific coverage details, please call us at 315-986-4062. All coverages are subject to the terms, conditions, and exclusions of the issued policy, which may vary by state. This podcast does not provide legal, tax, or financial advice. Please consult a professional for those needs. Links to other sites are provided for convenience. We don't control or endorse their content. Any claims, scenarios discussed are hypothetical. Coverage decisions depend on the specifics of each case.